Today is Friday, the 34th day of the Omer, which is 4 weeks and 6 days, and it's under the heading of Yesod Shebahod, which we could translate as bonding in humility. And humility should not be a lonely experience. Actually, bonding and humility go well together to create long-lasting relationships and in humility. So this is the heading of today for the Omer. In the parasha of this week, there are two psukim that seem to be repetitious. The pasuk says, Al tonu ish et achiv. And then another pasuk says almost the same thing. Velo tonu ish et amito. So both seem to use the same verb, which is leona'a or leonot. So the first pasuk, as she explained, based of course on the Gemara, it means not to overcharge somebody, not to, when you sell an item to someone, not to charge him more than is the standard price for that item. And it goes in business, you have to be careful not to take more from the buyer than actually is the standard price that he should pay. In the Gemara, it speaks also about somebody underpaying for something, and what is the ratio, what is the amount of, what is the percentage that is considered to be acceptable, and over a certain percentage that maybe the deal is not valid. There are details that are gone into great detail in the Gemara on these aspects, but in general, that first pasuk speaks about ona'at mamon, which is wronging somebody financially. The second pasuk that uses a similar expression, Velo tonu ish et amito, Rashi explains, Kan iz'ir al ona'at devarim. Here the Torah is warning us against causing grief verbally, not financially, but grief verbally. And what it means, Shelo yaknit ish et chavero, that a person should not verbally provoke his fellow. Velo yasi'enu etza she'ena hogenet lo. You should not offer him an advice that is not good for him. Lefi darko v'hana'ato shel yo'etz, with some scheme to benefit the person who's giving the advice. He's giving him advice to do something which actually he has a special personal interest in that specific thing that he advised him on, to benefit himself from it. ואם תאמר, מי יודע אם נתכוונתי לרעה לכך נאמר ויראת מאלוקיך, יודע מחשבות, הוא יודע כל דבר המסור ללב. And he cannot say, well, that's not my intention. My intention was to give him advice. Sorry if it benefited me in the long run. That was not my intention. You have to be careful because ויראת מאלוקיך, the pasuk says you should be fearing from Hashem because He knows your thoughts and He knows what were your intentions. And the two psukim, one speaks about wronging somebody financially, and one speaks about wronging somebody in terms of his emotions, hurting his feelings, telling him something that would lead him the wrong way, provoking him with words. In the Gemara it says, which is the worst of the two? And the Gemara says, ona'at devarim. When you wrong someone with words, when you offend somebody and hurt his feelings with words, it is worse than if you wronged him financially by overcharging him, because that would be money. If you took more than you were entitled to, you can always return it. But to correct something that was emotionally harming to your fellow would be very hard to correct. And ona'at devarim, which means with offending someone with words, is considered to be worse than ona'at mamon, which is wronging somebody financially. So this was from the parasha of this week, and we wish everybody Shabbat Shalom, Bevorach Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen ve'amen.